Gentlemen, OpsB called a few minutes ago and said Lieutenant Fernandez landed at Dienland. He has a damaged prop, but he can fix it. But now, we're heading back to France. I'm taking 334 on another bombing mission. We'll make landfall here over the Bira estuary, then follow the river south to the town of Bira. We swing east toward Argentan and come out over Cabourg. Any questions? All right, look alive.
Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to DCS World. Today we find ourselves back in our trusty P-51D Mustang as we continue the Debden Eagles campaign. We are ripping over the English coast, heading out towards Normandy actually. We will be flying over the beachhead today, which is unusual. We haven't really been flying over there the past couple of missions. So it'll be quite the sight to see, I think. We have two 500 bombs strapped underneath our wings as per usual, and a whole lot of 50 caliber ammunition. We are going to search for trucks, trains, bridges, the like. You all know the drill. No reports of German aircraft thus far, but we are crossing out under radio silence. I anticipate we are going to commence our climb up to 15,000, 16,000 feet or so. So our supercharger kicks in and then roar across the English Channel. We are currently taking fuel out of the fuselage tank. Temps look good. Everything's looking good. Let's check that back tank. Okay, we have about 45, 50 gallons back there. So plenty to get us over the channel. We want to leave about 10 gallons in reserve, just in case things get a little hairy. The good news is we're patrolling over Normandy. We're not penetrating too far to the south. So if we get into some serious trouble, we'll be able to just hop up north and emergency land at some of the temporary airfields up there. Just a good backup plan to have in case I get shot up. Here we go, folks. We've initiated our incredibly steep climb here, roaring above the clouds. It looks like the cloud cover has picked up since our previous sortie earlier this morning. I'm really going to throttle up here. You can see our airspeed is dropping quite dramatically. There we go. Let's kind of steady up around here. Going 175 miles per hour or so. Yeah, we're keeping up, and we are about to be feet wet here. There it is, leaving the English coast in the dust back there. See some shipping, and I thought I saw a radar. Yep, there's some radar stations right down there. Okay, let's focus on staying in formation, not get too distracted. I will say this map is really stunning. It's impressive flying over it, seeing all the little farmhouses, radar stations. There's all sorts of stuff scattered about. Very good map. Okay, what's our altitude? Okay, we should be
Hello, Cody. This is Cobweb. We're
leveling out soon.
Over to our side area. Over. Copy that, Cobweb. We had some reports of enemy air activity coming in from the British sector earlier. We will keep you updated.
And we're at 12,000 feet. Supercharger should kick in here pretty soon. Any moment now. Reports of some enemy activity, which is mildly concerning. It's been a while since we've seen a German fighter. Well, it's only a matter of time before they show up, right? Okay. 13,000 feet. Let's see QPY and D over there. QPL is our flight leader in the silver Mustang. Been our flight lead throughout this whole campaign. Okay, altitude, Angel's 14. There it goes. All right, just kicked in. Okay, throttle back. See the manifold pressure shot up like crazy. All right. Probably going to level out here pretty soon, I imagine. Yeah, they're already starting to level out. We have a long journey to go over the English Channel.
Hello, Cody. This is Cobweb. We're crossing out, proceeding over to our assigned area. Over. Copy that, Cobweb. We had some reports of enemy air activity coming in from the British sector earlier. We will keep you updated. Roger that, Cody.
Here it is, folks. We are closing in on Normandy. You can see some of the temporary airfields there. Not too much shipping. Wondering if we'll see the Mulberry port. I doubt it. There's a lot of shipping down there off to 1 o'clock low. Lots of fires out and about. Pretty difficult to see through all this thick cloud cover. It does look like the cloud cover is just as thick as it was over the UK. And all these little towns all around just burning. Let's check our fuel. Okay, it is time to switch tanks. Oh, okay. Switch to the left-hand tank. There we go. Get back in the formation here. Alrighty, folks, we are crossing now. Believe we are feet dry, and this is one of the first times we are crossing into France and we're not getting shot at by German flak. Would you look at that? How pleasant. Very, very nice. We're probably going to have to let down below these clouds here, and there's no way we're going to spot much of anything way up here with this pretty heavy cloud cover. Pretty big gap right in front of us. I wonder if that's when we will drop on down. Fuel tank's full. No need to switch over. It's only been switched over for a couple of minutes now at this point. Bring it back a little bit. No aircraft, no contrails, no nothing. I haven't seen much of anything during our journey over here. Oh my gosh, look at all those ships. Look at that. That's impressive. Okay, we've crossed on over. Throttle back a little bit. Okay, we're changing course. Avoid a collision. That's, jeez. I hate when they do that. Alright, reforming up. My biggest fear is to get in a mid-air collision after crossing over. That was a pretty aggressive turn. I was not anticipating that turn, but I guess I should have been. Okay, we're approaching L. Okay, get back into position.
Cobweb, letting down.
Okay, we are going to start dropping down now. Let's bring it back. And we are pushing over a QPL here. Hello. Stick with them. Avoid a collision. Biggest fear here. Okay, we're golden. Good. Going down pretty darn fast here, passing 300 miles per hour. Lost sight of them. They're under my wing. They're dropping down pretty quick. We'll focus on just diving down. We'll reform up. There they are. 400 miles per hour. Let's start giving it a little bit of throttle here. Good. And you know what time it is? It is time to arm our guns. Guns armed. Bombs. Train. There we go. Set them. You know what? Just set it so both drop. Good. And we should be leveling out here momentarily. There we go. Throttle up. Our temps. Good. A little cool after that dive. Okay, airspeed is 400.
Cobweb to Colgate. We're approaching L for Love. Any business? Cobweb, this is Colgate. No business yet. Be advised that our troops advanced 5 to 10 miles south this morning. Do not engage anything north of the San Lo Cam line. Do you copy? Cobweb to Colgate. Understood. We're proceeding south. Colgate, here we have 15 plus bands east of A for Able. No hike yet. Keep an eye on the harbor.
We just got a report, 15 bandits just east of A. And that is right where we are heading. It looks like we might have a fight on our hands. Lovely. Okay. Looking forward to that. Throttle up just a bit.
Cobweb, Blue 3 here. Movement on the road, 2 o'clock. Roger, tally ho. Follow me.
We've just picked up movement on the road. And the entire flight's going, so I'm going to pull up to avoid collision. I still have eyes on flight lead. Down there, we are taking some light anti-aircraft fire. The movement supposedly somewhere in front of us, underneath this cloud. So the terrain's quite dark. It's always pretty hard to pick out targets. That's like this. Looking for movement. Got nothing. I'm going to throttle back a little bit. Where are you? Okay, the entire flight is taking part in this attack. Normally we'd split up. I'm wondering if we're not splitting up because of the threat of enemy aircraft in the area. Okay, they're peeling left now. It's a whole battalion and I can't see it. Okay, let's really search the area here. They're going left. There's a road. Bridge. Still, okay, anti-aircraft fire off to the left. I'm guessing it's on this main road here. Not seeing any trucks still though. Still sporadic anti-air. 70 trucks and I'm still not making it out. They dropping their bombs? Oh, they're on this dirt road right here to our left. I got them. All right, here we go. Bombs exploding all over the place. Look at that. Oh, fantastic. Okay, bombs. They're both dropping. We'll go for... I don't know. We'll just go for this clump here. All right, bombs away. Okay, they've dropped. Let's pull out of it. Want to avoid... There we go. Hit something. That's good enough for me. Destroy, absolutely obliterated some poor soldier. Oh, jeez. Lots of machine guns, I'm sure. It looks like there's lots of half tracks. We gotta be careful. Okay, swinging around, we're going to begin our strafing runs here. That was not my best bomb drop, but I was really afraid of getting too close with all the other Mustangs dropping their bombs. Looks like they're beginning strafing runs. Throttle on back. We'll go for this clump. Okay, move it to the... There we go. Okay, we're out of here. More stuff's exploding. I'm not sure if those are just cars cooking off or what. We go, look at this other guy's engaging a truck in that field. This is a lot of trucks. Okay, swinging left. Check our engine settings. Let's throttle back. 46 inches. 2,500 or so. There we go. Temperatures. They're okay. We'll bring it back a little bit more. I'm gonna make sure we don't blow our engine in this attack. All these Mustangs are crisscrossing, going in and out, engaging these trucks. Whenever we make a pass, we gotta be wary. And stay vigilant. Make sure we're not about to slam into one of our Mustang friends. Another Mustang's going in. Doing a strafing run. Blue 4 smoking. I do not see Blue 4. Another explosion down there. Let's continue this orbit. I'm not seeing a Mustang pouring smoke. Alright, let's swing around. Get ready for our pass. More explosions. Yeah, these trucks are just cooking off. Whatever ammunition they are carrying is just exploding. Oh no. Blue 4 blew up right back there. Okay, moving in. There we go. Got that truck pulling out. Good. Got to be careful. Avoid hitting a tree. That's really my primary goal here. We also have to be alert. Enemy 109s reportedly out and about. Let's switch our fuel tank over. Okay. Start taking fuel out of the right-hand tank now. Just all the burning trucks. That is an absolute massacre. It's unfortunate. Our bombs was not a good drop. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, we'll swing back around. Okay, rolling on in. Another massive explosion there in the trees. Did another plane go in? Oh no.
I'm gonna make a few passes over the wreck to take pictures of it.
There we go, mess that guy up. Okay. Yeah, another Mustang went down there. So that's 2 Mustangs that have gone down in a ground attack mission. I mean, we need to remember that Reflected made all of these missions based on what happened in real life. I feel like this is some of the heavier losses we've experienced during the entire campaign. 2 Mustangs in 1 attack. Another Opel Blitz just exploded over there. Alright, we'll swing around. We have plenty of ammunition available, I think. I haven't been spraying as much as I probably should. Okay, coming in. I got 2 trucks right here. It's like the wind's seemingly blowing my rounds. Okay, we are low on ammunition. We are much lower on ammunition than I thought. 4 of my 50 caliber machine guns are out of ammo. Okay. Swing around. I'll see what we can do, if anything. We've destroyed a lot of trucks, though. And I see the rest of the Mustangs off to 9 o'clock way out there. It looks like they're going in for another pass. No sign of any enemy aircraft. Another Opel Blitz destroyed. Looks like... Okay, no. I thought the fire near the creek was extinguished. It's still burning. Let's watch some of these other Mustangs make their passes. There we go. I'm not counting very many intact trucks at this point. All of them seem to be steaming, burning, burnt out. Regardless, those bombs had to have messed up all of the crew. I think our bombs landed a little far away from the road. I dropped a tad too early. I believe that crater I'm looking at, right in the center, and that's where my bombs hit.
Colgate calling Cobweb.
Oh.
Bandits are now 10 miles east of you, headed your way. Roger. Are there any friendlies in the area? That's a negative, Cobweb.
Great. Okay. I'm not sure we're going to stick around to fight this one out. If we do, it's going to be interesting with what little ammunition I have. Let's see what 109's off to the east. Pretty much right in front of us somewhere.
Okay, Cobweb, reform. Let's get out of here. We don't have enough ammo for a fight.
Okay. We need to head north. Oh boy. Uh-oh.
You okay, Blue Leader?
Turning north. I'm gonna throttle up.
Figure out here. I'm losing all pressure and I'll have to land at the beachhead. Cover me, will ya? I'm heading due north, firing a red flare.
Okay, he's firing a red flare. Let's see if he's behind me. Let me just do a quick orbit. I'm looking for his flare. Okay, rejoin and head to the beaches. Yeah, I can do that. A P-51 just passed underneath me. This might be him. This might be flight lead right here. QPL. I can ask him to fire another flare. Request flare.
Blue Leader, can you fire another red flare? Okay.
Might be a different Mustang. Regardless, we're heading... Okay, I got him. Off to the left. There he is. Alright. Heading his way. And look at that. 4 aircraft. Those are 109s. Right on our 6. Okay, let's flip the mirror down. Oh, geez, there's more than 4. There's a parachute. I got 8 BF-109s. There's flight lead. I am on his high 6 o'clock. Okay, let's drop it back a bit. 47 inches. Only 700 RPM. Temps look okay. Switch our fuel tank on over. Okay, and we can trim this aircraft out a little bit here. Where is he? There he is. Checking my 6. Got nothing right now. I think we're good. Taking some anti-aircraft fire off to 3 o'clock in that little town. They're shooting at flight lead here. Flight lead, doesn't look like he's smoking anything. And it does not look like those 109s are pursuing. They probably didn't want to get dragged into a bigger fight. We're both disengaging. Smart move all around. This is QPL, yep. Alright. I'm gonna circle around and stay on his high 6. Continuing to stay nice and high above flight lead. He's off to our 1 o'clock right there. We're escorting him. Not seeing those 109s. I think they've dipped. They're gone. Not much of a threat anymore. But we are getting pretty close to to the beachhead. I'm hoping this guy will be able to nurse his Mustang all the way back home. We are closing in on the front. I just saw a big explosion off to 1 o'clock. I have no idea what that is. Maybe an artillery bombardment in progress or something. Regardless, there's flight leader right there. There was another explosion. Okay. It might be artillery. Jeez, just look off to 9 o'clock. All the ships out here. We're getting a pretty good look at the beachhead. I'm gonna be flying over all sorts of stuff here. Okay, I'll form up with flight lead. Thought I heard a thump. Check fuel status. We're good. Okay, we need to switch over to the left-hand tank now. Good. Okay, bring it back. We'll stick with QPL here. Let's see where they're going to try to land. Also, where are we? We pretty much just need to head north to our home airfield at this point. We need north-northeast, like 015 degrees. And that should bring us back home. Not seeing the rest of our flight. Just me and QPL here. Look at all the ships. Barrage balloons. And we can throttle up a little bit more. Okay, I can do that. Good stuff. Where are they? Where is this new strip? Probably right on the coast. I had to take a guess. I spotted an aircraft taking off here, C-47 down low. This must be the new strip he was talking about. Look at all these C-47s down here. This guy taking off. How freaking cool is this? Yeah, what we need is a campaign about some of the early fighter bomber squadrons that were operating out of these air bases right after the invasion. I feel like that would be rather interesting. A lot of the luxuries you'd come to expect, you know, being in Europe, being in England more specifically, no longer there, of course, when you're on an airfield that was just built, you know, a couple miles from the front lines. All right, we're going to orbit, follow this guy, watch him. Wait for him to come in for a landing. Lots of half-tracks, trucks on the beach. Awesome levels of detail in this campaign. I wonder if he's going for that airfield over there. I don't know.
Cobwebs to Colgate. We're crossing the coastline, returning to base. Acknowledged.
We are orbiting the airfield. He is coming in for his landing right there. You can see him slowly approaching. Looking good. And I think I can't tell. He might be down. Yep, he is stopping. Okay, good stuff. Okay, we are coming left, heading 015.
And you've earned yourself the distinction of being the first man on the force to land on the Allied beachhead. True. I'll hit you right home as soon as I can.
All right.
Roger. Bring us some souvenirs. See ya.
Awesome. All right, we're out of here, heading 015 towards our home airbase. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. I do quickly want to address the fact that there are less exterior shots in these last couple of missions than usual. That is because the track replays in the past 2 missions for DCS have just not worked out for me. It has been a long-standing issue with DCS World, and for some reason, it is even worse for me than normal. So that is what we are dealing with now. Getting B-roll is quite difficult, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Thank you all for watching. This is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.